Well, guys, welcome back to Project Zomboid and our HydroCraft playthrough. Well, yeah, I walked from there to here to start recording, and what happened? My strength leveled up. I queued it all up so that we could do it in this episode together, the fitness and the strength, but because I was slightly overburdened whilst eating, it leveled it up. Right, well, as you can see, very close to 7. I've got 7 on that now, so that's fantastic. That's what I've been doing. I've also been cramming food down my throat because I've been doing quite a bit of smithing. Well, I say quite a bit, an absolute buttload of smithing. So made a ton of charcoal, a ton of the molds, and I made all this lot. Yeah, so there's a little bit there. And also I did persevere with making some steel. I was lucky enough to just get away with like burnt arms. Thankfully no chest or head burns. And from our iron mine last time, I hadn't touched it. I'm a bit disappointed with it. But I did make another mine. I've just left it as the normal sort of thing. Could upgrade it if I want to, but there's not really much point at the minute, honestly. All the metalworking stuff, I'm kind of jumping the gun with a lot of it. There is no point doing the metalworking stuff at all until you have your farming done. That is like 100% true. So still need to get level 1 farming to do our farming bench thing here. Then we can start looking at the items that we make from those, like the flower pots and the planters and this, that and the other, and see how they work. Then we can design a greenhouse from that. But also we can make a herbal table, herbalist table. So let me just pour this on the ground like so, and we should be pretty well with all of that. I'm not sure if we need to make it somewhere else though. Maybe. What are we missing? We've got planks, we've got nails, we've got twine, we've got an empty bowl, got mortar and pestle, small clay jars, wooden table, and have I got hammer and saw on me? I should have. I'd be surprised if I didn't. So hammer and saw. There we go. Now I don't know if you just build this thing straight up or whether you have to take it over to the carpenter's thing, but if we go on here we can do herbal table like so, but it's not letting us build it. Maybe we do need to take it over to the carpenter's stuff. Okay, let's see if we can. Let's persevere with this. Hopefully we can carry it all. Yep, a little bit overburdened. Just going to watch my health dwindle as I move over here. Also, some of you might have noticed that I'm carrying something. I'll talk about that in a second. Let's just make this this thingy. So, where are we? Here we go. Herbalist table. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so speed through this, please. There we go. Lovely. And yeah, there's plenty of wood and everything. I hadn't touched my archery range thing in a little while, but that's fine. So now we have a herbalist table. But where do we want to put this? I think we need to have them up here somewhere. So maybe there for the herbalist. And then maybe the farming over here. Or even just in this sort of little nook here, maybe. So we're going to building now. And our herbal table. Where do we want it? It's here. Because I don't really want to prat around making any more. So, I would have liked it up against a wall, but I am planning on renovating a lot of the base again. I've had a brand new idea. But yeah, that'll do. We'll slap that there. So now, what do we get to do with it? Because I don't really know. Doesn't give us an option for anything. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, that's another thing done. Get some food rammed down his throats. So yeah, I've processed through a lot of that. Sorry, it's a bit skippy. Processed through all of that there, all the iron and the steel and everything. I kind of persevered with the blast furnace and kind of took it one at a time. If I burnt my chest or my head, then I stopped and waited until I healed. And I did the small smelter instead. And then once I was a bit more up on health, I'd go again. So that's how I've managed to get through all of that. And also, I've only got large trash boxes over there now. So I've gone through all the mediums and all of the smalls. And speaking of the smalls, the small bags of trash, it turns out that they drop clothes pegs, clothespins. So I now have 6 car batteries with clamps, so I'm 2 off of the battery array. So that's really, really cool. Now, the weapon that I've got. It's the Conan sword. Yeah. So we have this thing back again now. We can actually make these at the... let's take one over. At our anvil over here. And it's just some steel, which is pretty simple. So, where are we? Steel. Oh, I can just go straight there, make one. And it's 3 pieces of steel, the tongs, anvil, work gloves, and your smithy hammer. So, really, really easy. Pruning shears is 1. But you do need to have read the metalworking books and whatnot in order to do with this stuff. And I've queued up a coin press, but I don't know whether or not I'm going to bother making it, because I made some of the stuff for it. But there's other things that we can use. So if we go on our anvil here, because we've got 2, you can use it to make other things. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, the crafting windows are so long. So long. Right. No. No, no, no. Where are we? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Where is it? Huh. Wow. It's something like a trip hammer, I think it was called, or something like that. And you use the anvil as part of the recipe, so you have to make multiple anvils. So, I don't know, I probably missed it. It's probably in here somewhere, but like I say, it's overwhelming, the amount of stuff. So, with that, it means that all this is on stop, because I can't keep processing this stuff the way that I'm processing this stuff, because it is just, it's chaos. Yeah, great, I get some first aid experience, blah, 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 but no, not when it keeps messing up my hands. It's too important. So all of this is on stop. All of it. Everything here is on stop. So the things that I'm going to be concentrating on now is the farming aspect of things and also the hunting side of things. So we've got tar, sturdy sticks and arrowheads. I just need feathers. So hopefully we can get some more at some point. But for now, we'll make do. So we've got all those. What is that? Is that just sturdy sticks? I think it is. Yeah. And then I need to shift all that. That's just rubbish. And then plenty of rip sheets because I needed them. So I put them somewhere where I could actually see them. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for these now to grow. I've done a full lot because I don't care about keeping them for food, because the inside of the house is full of food and I want to empty it. And I've got some carcasses and whatnot from hunting things, etc. Made some lemon juice, but that's gone a bit funny now. I was using that to preserve apples, but they kept bugging out and just always being rotten for some reason, so I kind of just didn't bother with that anymore. Then in here is just an assortment of rubbish. We do have sacks though. Yes, I want the sacks. Because it turns out the most important thing for metalworking, if you want to do metalworking, is obviously these tanks. These guys here. And if you don't have them, you're knackered. So as soon as you run out of welding gas, you're done. You're done for. So the most important thing for metalworking is compost. Yeah, as strange as it sounds. So we need to get as much compost as we possibly can and store it in anticipation to make a biogas machine, which I don't think I'm too far off equipment wise, but like I say, it's just farming that is letting me down. So I think I'm going to have a cut in the episode now because I can't do anything without farming, like I said. And there is a machine. Sorry, there is a machine that you can build, a composter machine, but that actually requires 10 farming. Yeah. So that is the #1 rule for all you guys out there who are starting. Get your books, find your base, start farming. In that order. That is what you need to do. You need to go out and get every book, find where you want to make your base, and start farming. Yeah. So with that, excuse me, sorry. With that, before I cut, there is one more thing I want to do and want to show you, and it is down here. Now, if you make windmill blades out of wood beams, if right click on that, where are we? Windmill blades, it's 6 sturdy sticks, 3 planks, a wood beam, 4 nails and a hammer and a saw over at the carpenter's bench here. You make 4 of those, then you can build a windmill, which is 4 of the blades, lumber stack, 4 logs, 32 nails, a wooden block, a steel pipe, which is probably the hardest thing out of this to find, a hammer, a pipe bender and a saw. So build this windmill. Okay, there we go. So we have a windmill. Now with this windmill, you can make a water pump. Now, what this is infinite clean water anywhere in the world. So you need 3 mechanics to do it. You need a pipe wrench, which I'm hoping I've got one inside. You need 10 steel pipes, which is ouch. An empty well, which I don't quite know how to make yet. That's probably something with stone and concrete. I'll look into that in a minute. And then the double water tower, which is, I think it's just the plastic containers, the big plastic containers. Pretty sure that's what it is. I should have, yeah, these things here. What are they called? IBCs? Yeah. If I go on to building, then IBC tower. Yeah. So I'm guessing it's that, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to have a cut. Excuse me. Again, sorry. I'm going to have a cut and I'm going to look into that, look into the well, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay, so it's 2 mechanics for it. It takes 1,000 work to build it, whatever. So we need a wooden bucket, a mason's trowel, 3 pallets of stones. So yeah, that's quite a lot of stone and quite a lot of rope. Then wooden bucket with concrete, which is fair dues, or the other one uses mortar, 3 planks, thick rope, and a mine hole. Oh dear. Oh dear, right. Well, that's put a spanner in the works, hasn't it? Mine hole. No, no, no. Okay, right. So, again, with that said, gonna have to make another cut and find out if there is actually any other ways to get augers, because this is silly. Very, very silly. Well, it turns out that we have to go back to the good old-fashioned metal detecting. Yeah, of course you can go and get them from somewhere and this, that and the other and hopefully get lucky. But yeah, this is the way I'm going to have to do it. I don't understand how you get a plastic pipe from metal detecting, but hey ho. Valve, door hinge, small battery, plastic pipe. Ish. And some ammunition. You know what? I'm going to drop this over here. I know, again, messy person, blah, blah, blah. But I want to see what exactly we find. Now, I know there's a big list on the internet. You can just go and have a look and etc, etc. But I want to see what the RNG actually gives us. Now, we've just picked up something rather heavy. Oh, 2 pickaxes, lug wrench, some nails, a chain, a steel spear, interesting, another plastic pipe, and a medical box. All right, okay. All very strange. Of course, we need augers. We need them. Obviously, we need them for this well thing. We need them for upgrading mines, because we do want a... Oh, I got one! I got an auger! Yes! And I found clothespins doing this. What? That's amazing. Right. Okay, so that's what we need to do. We need to metal detect more frequent. So I think the master plan has got to be to try and get one of these solar parks up and running, because with that we can recharge our batteries, and then that means we can just metal detect all the time, which would be fantastic and exactly what we need. So let's see if we can get extra lucky. I mean, last time I did this in the previous series, I was looking for a colander, and I think all I found were about 5 Conan swords or something silly. What have we got this time? Again, something rather heavy. Got some more ammunition and a rake. Another manometer. Hammer, jack, magnetite. Some more nails. I don't think it's going to let me drop all this. Maybe, I don't know. Yep, okay. Let's go again. After I do some first aid. Because we need to keep on top of the first aid, obviously. Right, there we go. And insert another battery, please. And more augers. Come on. No, no augers this time. I can tell by the weight icon on the right. Dog whistle, though. That's always good. And some shears. Okay, that's got to be something to do with ranching, I'm guessing. We don't quite know that yet. And a padlock. Okay. Insert another battery. Search for metals. No. No, none this time. Door hinge, tire pump. Another oh, we've got 2 Conan swords with that one. Wow, okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But again, not what we want. I mean, we've been mega lucky to actually find 1. But I would like 2 more, honestly. Yes, we got one. Got another one. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's brilliant. And we keep getting dog whistles, which is even better. So we've got 2 of those and 2 augers so far. Ah, and another pipe bender. Yeah, that's great. That's going in a backpack. Because I am fed up of trying to find the pipe bender all around the base. Because I get mixed up where I put it. So we have 1 more battery to go. I mean, this is like rolling a loot box, this. This is actually quite entertaining. So, search for metal again. There we go. And... oh, no, I don't think so. No. Some tweezers. Circular saw blade. A small battery. Yeah, not so good, that one. But it's done. So, we can remove the battery again. Now, if we had a steam charger, we could literally just recharge these. Look. Steam charger. Or if we had a solar park, we can do it there, which would be a lot better. But hey-ho. So, I'm going to drop these over here because this is where the electrical section is going to be. Because I'm planning on putting the solar stuff here because it's a bit more towards everything that I want illuminated. And then I'll build a secondary one over there for industrial side when needed. But 2 augers. Oh dear. I didn't think I was going to get one. Never mind two. So now with one of these, we can actually dig a mine. So what do we need again? We need a thick rope, some wooden stakes, and a wooden ladder. Right, I'll get all that done, and then we'll start working on a well. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've got everything together now. We should be able to make a well. There we go. So it's an empty wooden bucket, 3 pallets of stones, 2 lots of concrete in a bucket, so 2 full buckets, 4 units apiece, 8 units total, 3 planks, a thick rope, the mine hole, masonry trowel, and then an iron crank, which was an iron rod and a wooden block together over at the anvil, and the iron rod is just iron again at the anvil. So easy done. Then slam all that together, and now we have an empty well. Awesome. So double water tower is next up, because I think I've already made a trough. That's just basically over at the masonry stuff. So I'm going to take this over there as well, because this is going to be the center of the new base. We're going to have all the plant stuff around it, because it'll be a lot easier than waiting on rain, etc, etc. So I'm going to plop it down here. There we go. And I'm just going to double check. Yes, I did make a wooden trough, and I think it is just planks here. We'll just try and pull the menu up. Again, it wants to be really, really laggy. I don't know why. There we go. Wooden trough. So 8 planks, 8 nails, hammer and saw. Really, really easy. So we need 10 steel pipes, pipe branch, and then I'll have a look at the water tower. So I'll get all those together as well now. We'll be rocking and rolling. Okay, so just getting 2 more of the pipes together that we need, and you have to use steel ingots, and you make a large sheet of metal. So we want to make 2 of these. So a large sheet of metal like so. Then use the... Oh, I have another one there. Oh, didn't realise. Was that the... No, that's another one. So I've got an extra. Anyway, so use these large sheets of metal, and it's just make metal pipe. So you just need the welding torch and gas tank, etc, etc. So pretty easy, pretty straightforward. But again, not the easiest of things to do when you haven't got the resources. Especially if you haven't got one of these tanks, you're a bit narnest. So, with all of those together, it's one step closer. So, I think I'll drop these off, and then it's about time character has a bit of a rest, because I've worn it out a bit too much. Okay, well, it's not the plastic things to make the water tower. If I can get onto the wooden beam here. Where are we? Build a water tower here. Now, I'm not sure how you make a double one. I think you just maybe combine them together. Will you please load for me? Please? Thank you. There we go. So we need some wooden shingles, wooden vat. Not quite sure how to make one of those. 8 wood beams. Wow. A lumber stack. A drill. Pipe branch, hammer, pipe bender, and steel pipes. And 24 nails. Oof. So you need 10 carpentry and 3 mechanics in order to do this as well. So, yeah. Yeah, right. I don't understand why it's being so laggy. I think it's because I'm stood around so many items. But, yeah, that's what we need. Aha, there's that trip hammer thing that I was on about, but it doesn't matter now. So, yeah, we will start working towards that. But for now, I'm just going to let the character have a rest because... yeah, it's far too drained. Okay, so here's the recipe for it now. Metal ring, it's just smithy stuff yet again. So we need some iron rods. Can we make any of those? I'm pretty sure we can. Boom. And you know what, let's make a few. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there we go. Make 8 of those. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, should be able to use those and make what we need. Okay, so wooden vats now. Let's make up 2 of these. There we go. Lovely. Now, what do we need to make a water tower? Oh, we need some wooden shingles. Oh, is that it? Alright, okay. So, we need some of those. Let's drop you down. Then, do we make the shingles straight from planks? Incoming lag again. Wooden shingles. There we go, yes. Okay, let's see how many we make. Aha. Okay, so we're going to have to oh no, got more over here. Don't need to unpack any yet. So grab all of those, back over here. And wooden shingles, there we go. Drop you there. Easy peasy peasy. Grab all of you. That's it. Over here again. I'm not entirely sure which station it is that I need to do it, but either way. There we go. Some more wooden shingles. And done. Okay, so now we should be able to make water tower. I hope. Can we? Is it 30? Yeah, it's 30, so I should be able to make them now. Oh no, close down before the lag starts. No. There we go. Okay. Right, water tower. There we go. Now, how do we make a double one? Oh, it's literally just another vat. Oh, that's great. So, let's do that. Pow. There we go. Double water tower. Now, what else do we need for this pump? Steel pipes. Ah. We've used some pipes making those water towers, haven't we? So how many more do we need? Let's have a double check. We have 4. Is that right, or is that glitching? 8. We've got 8. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stick these in my bag. Just to make sure. We haven't got any that have spewed out anywhere else, have we? No. No, we haven't. Right, okay, so it's back over to the anvil again. And we need to make large metal sheets once more from the steel. So these things here that we just did. And we'll make the rest of those pipes. Okay, and with all that together, now we should be able to make our water pump thing. So here we go. We've got our double water tower. We've got the empty well, which we was mega lucky to get. We've got the wooden trough, which easy peasy made. Wooden windmills. Steel pipes, which took some doing, but we've done it. Pipe wrench, easy done. And pipe bender, easy done again. So let's slap all that together and pow, look at that. Wow. That looks really cool. That does look really cool. How much does it weigh? 20. Can you go in my backpack? Yes, you can. Oh, right, okay. It does make me chuckle, that. So, most of this stuff here will be reorganized, yeah. What would my boundary be? Maybe go there, like that, and have this as the big greenhouse. So, I'd want this water thing, like, here, along this. So, down from there is about here. Yeah, so, I would stay here. Right here. Yeah, I think that'll look perfect. If I can find you, where have you gone? There you are, okay. And unpack, please, thank you. Pow! Now, can we anchor you? Yes, we can. And boom, there we go. So now, we should fill bucket, fill towers. Wow. Can we only fill buckets from it, though? Is that the... Huh. We can fill buckets in IBC towers. Alright. I was expecting to actually be able to drink from it and wash from it, etc, etc. Not quite what I was thinking, but hey-ho. Right, so we want to make IBC towers, but these need to be empty, don't they? So let's empty those. Right, let's go and make ourselves an IBC tower. I think it's just planks and nails. Should be. Yeah, planks, nails, and... Yeah, planks, nails. Easy peasy. Okay. So we've got a lumber pack around here. I think we have. If I can look at the floor. There we go. Unpack that. Then we can start making the IBC. Right, there we go. And yeah, let's just upgrade it again. Now, with this tower, if I fill it up, can I use it to then water plants, I wonder? That would be pretty cool. So, if I click on you... No? On you? No. There. You. Fill IBC tower. There we go. Boom. Okay. So then if I was to come over to the IBC, I can do whatever I want with it now. Yep. Clean rags. Pour it into stuff. But I do literally have to pick it up every time. Oh, I'm not quite sure if I like that. But anyway, it is a way around getting infinite water at your base, which is pretty cool. So, I think with that one done, that's going to be the end of today's episode. So, we need to focus on farming a hell of a lot more. We need to focus on composting. We need to start looking at making a better area around here instead of all this disarray. Get some real storage going. And then, when the winter time comes again, we're going to go on a long expedition. We're going to go over to the military base and hopefully find that hazmat suit and hopefully some firemen on the way. And then we'll be rocking and rolling for our fire suit. So, yeah. Thank you again for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed today's episode. It's been a weird one, but we've learned some new stuff. And we've got infinite fresh clean water that we don't have to rely on the rain for. So, yeah. Thank you again for watching. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.